idiot. Cozy Crossing, yeah. Okay, if you guys are down with some Animal Crossing one day, I will stream Animal Crossing. Let's change the category. Topic. Music. That's some pretty hype music. I'll read the description to you guys. So, we played Night Slink before, and I think that Night Slink was probably inspired by this, just looking at the screen. Oh, I can't see what happened. What happened? Oh, no. Wait, I can see it here. Corey, thank you for the resub! How are you? My brain categories is all long sleeve shirts as sweaters? Really? Huh. I wish my island could be that zoo. Thanks, Corey. I hope you've been well. So, the description for this game is smuggle contraband VHS tapes across the border. Discover the remnants of illicit industry. Prepare for an assassination. This is Paratopic, an atmospheric retro 3D horror adventure through a cursed fever dream. Yeah, it looks really good. I am hype. Let's play. Paratopic has no save feature and must be completed in a single sitting. That's exactly like that's like Night Slink. You have an enemy, friendo. Oh, I can look. So I just hit 1 then. Did you lose any fingers to frostbite? No, I actually had gloves. I had gloves with me, and I didn't go outside very much. But it was freezing. Literally. What? We got a call about you. Undeclared goods, they said. I don't know what you're talking about. Who said? Right, I'm sure we can work something out. And 4 say nothing. What should we say here? My camera's in the way. Where did I go? I went to Delaware to visit in-laws. The amount of random Snapchat ads I get with, hey baby, come check out my love nude stream. I don't use Snapchat. In fact, I'm like on the verge of like uninstalling it because I never open it. I'm gonna just say, I think we'll just go with, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe. No, go safe. Then why did a concerned citizen feel the need to warn us about you? Because they're confused and wrong. I had to try. Yeah, well, that ain't gonna work out for you, bucko. There are procedures to follow. It's a crime not to. We only have the option to say nothing. Haven't used Snapchat since college. The good old days when people just sent each other things they shouldn't have. Yup. We're pretty full up. Busy night and all. No cameras out here. You think your lawyer's gonna stop me from checking out these tapes? I want my lawyer. They're just tapes, man. Don't watch the tapes. Should we scare him and be like, don't watch them? You think he'll die if he watches the tapes? Think he like, his mind like implodes? I was right by you. What? I have it for one person, but oh yeah, I see the friend requests pop up often. I think 3 don't watch the tapes. Yeah, we should like big brain him. Keep Snapchat for your brother. He's 24? Snapchat is like a weird world for me. Yeah, well, we're gonna big brain and like freak him out. That was a lot of words for you can't stop me, but yeah, you really shouldn't. He's like, I'm doing it. Huh? I can't move. Are we about to see him get wrecked? Bye. Super indignant. Oh. Jessica Harvey, Doc Burford, Lazzie Brown. There's a burb. There's a burb outside. Look how cute it is. It's just having a snack. Burb is having a snack. Looks tasty, Mr. Burb. I'm here. Just about. What is my mantra? Ew. We do this every time. You really have to ask? Yeah, I'm an outdoors woman. Oh, another burb. Can I pause? Okay, we can pause. How old is this game? Good question. Let's take a look. Let's see. 2018? It just has that retro 3D aesthetic. As a citizen of the stream, I have you have a question. Okay. What's your question? Also, let's continue. Although wait, is there a mouse thing? Because the mouse is like super touchy. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right, so we're doing some illicit things here with VHSs. Oh, a gun. You just had a gun out on the counter and like no one said a word? Reload? Oh, R to reload. Great. You will follow these instructions. You will not deviate. You saw what happened last time. You will be professional. I am a professional. What are you talking about? Yes, sir, or why me? Is this the same guy who was interrogating us or no? I can't actually tell. Yeah, find the article. My PC still has an optical drive, but it's been unplugged since like 2012. I could put them in a console. BBC News. Perfect. Anti-5G necklaces. I'm really interested to know what the gold plating is plating in those. I'm gonna look it up. Your car has a CD player. I brought it up, Zoo. We'll read it. We'll read it. I don't know either, Corey. People be wildin'. All right, so let's just be compliant and say yes, sir. Professionalism, just what I like to hear. Sir, I told you I'm a professional. Why are we so close to your face now? I feel like I'm breathing your air and that makes me uncomfortable. Good, a professional response. You won't be picking up the tapes here. We've left them in your apartment. We have a key to my apartment. Good to know. You should have told us, though. Oh, so this is the person who interrogated us. Oh. Yeah, my computer doesn't have a CD drive either. Or my PC. Should have told us about what? You don't need to play stupid with me. Oh, or I didn't know. I'm gonna just say oh. Yes, not a good look. And I guess we say nothing now? Mine does, but it's old. Ah. Yeah, I can imagine older PCs having them still. We knew, of course, but we expected you to be professional with us. You must be completely open. Don't you know another word? Should I be mean, or should I just be like, should I be apologetic? Mean? Or should I just be like, but you knew? Always mean? Don't you know another word? That's not professional. What does that say? Acquiesce? They're like dogs. Sometimes you have to throw them some scraps. We've given you some scraps to share. All right. Cross the border and deliver the goods to the regular places. Whatever you do, don't watch them. We'll know if you do. Yes, sir. Sir? Where'd he go? Or were we just remembering that conversation? Why are we walking around openly with a gun? Go. Was I meant to go in there? Okay, apparently I was. Did I kill someone? I feel like I really should look at the controls. Oh. Oh no. What have I done? Okay. I thought there would be a, control to shoot. We can't leave. We smoked a cigarette, presumably, or we put out the cigarette, and this is a elevator. We are in a city. This is like a hospital elevator. Look how slow it's going. Thank you for the lurk, Mist. Have a good nap. Ah, here it comes! Wow, so slow. Oh? I backed into it for no particular reason, and it just threw us out here? Okay. Geriatric elevator, I know. Where's my gun? Who's that? Let me in! I need to poop! Oh, hello. What does that say? Almost out. Can I interact with that? Almost out. Almost out of what? Hmm. This looks familiar. Some men were here earlier, got into your apartment, didn't recognize them. Maybe it was the exterminators. Oh, that was just a friend. Mind keeping it between us. Maybe I'll just ask her to keep it between us. I think she looks reasonable. She'll listen. Oh. Sure, but I need a favor. Again? Just one. I'll keep quiet. Think about it. We'll see. I heard something. I don't want you watching me. Wow, this is the tiniest apartment. Those are the tapes? What's that? What's in there? Oh, dark. Let's see. Oh?
It's tape. Isn't it?
That sounds so wrong. Knock first. I closed the door for a reason, you weirdo. Knock first. Oh, you need something? I should be mean.
Oh, girl.
Give us a tape. I'm gonna just say no. Fuck you. What's stopping you this time? I do live in a rough neighborhood. I didn't know. You don't know shit. I'm not supposed to. That's a good answer. Do the tapes feed you? You've always been good to me before. Come on, I'm starving. I really shouldn't. Reckon you don't want nobody hearing about your friends. Can't you watch the one I copied last time? Used it up. Just static now. You've got a whole lot there now. Just one tape, and I won't say a thing. Huh. Just one, you gotta make it last? No, I can't, or no, I won't. I don't know. No, I can't. Who's gonna miss just one? They will. Don't be an idiot. That was a lot of words for don't be an idiot. They found out last time. You still owe me? I'm gonna tell her that I can't change my mind.
Oh, girl.
Oh. I will. Oh, she's gonna change my mind. Oh, am I driving? Holy crap, I almost crashed. Oh! What happens if I crash? Oh, music? These are not the tune vibes I want. Oh, I guess that's the only tunes we got on this radio. There she goes trying.
So yeah. So ik kom al niet haal. Ik word gal somebody.
Good night, Verstappen. Where am I driving to?
We're not. It's cold. It's not. Instill Clover Column.
I feel like somehow drawn into this conversation, even though I have no idea what they're saying. I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Where'd the box go? Wait. Where's our box? The box was there and now it's just a gun? What?
En ik zwalk al. Stel, oh galaxy, cold when? No, it's a cold. It's cold. Cal calls too cold right now. And a tolerant can tolerate the cable ball. But you call ball the pulse. It's not called color.
Oh, I crashed. What? Oh, the gun is gone too. Oh shit, I crashed again. The gun is gone too. Where's the gun? I'm so confused. Oh, there's a box. Do I need to do something with it? Okay. Definitely a haunted car, I agree. Yum. Everything in this store looks scrumptious. My dad knew a guy who used to work at the cereal plant. He said the guy said he'd never eat cereal after he saw what went into making it. That was very few words for all this. Meanwhile, they're like, fuck you, and they're like... Moody, how are you? How's it going? My point in case. My case in point. My point in case. Find everything okay? It took him like 10 minutes to say that. You got any of that lowland milk? Where's the nearest place to eat before the border? I need something to keep me awake. Does milk keep you awake? Is that how energy works in this post-apocalyptic world? Let's just say I need something to keep me awake. Yeah. We got 12-hour Spitfire, Beasley Bub, and Aunt M's old remedy. Doing nice spooky games. Yeah, this is a Paratopic. I used to haul stuff to Campbell's Soup Factory. Trust me, I'll never let anyone in close family eat that stuff. I've never had Campbell's. I've actually never had that, so good to know. Good to know. Let's go with 1. Oh, I can still walk around? Cool. Anyone you'd recommend? I'd go with Auntie M's. She makes it over in Rio Laredo. Local stuff then? Family 2. No kidding. This won't give me a heart attack or anything, will it? Where's the nearest place to eat before the border? I don't even know what to say here. Maybe this won't give me a heart attack? Haha, it's totally safe. What's it taste like? Oh, wait. I didn't mean to hit 2. Heck, that's a shame. Let's ask him what he's reading. If you want to know why, I'll tell. Otherwise, I won't say. You can tell us. I'm interested. I am interested. What are you reading? It's a book some guy named Erich. It's about how aliens are better than us. But aliens don't exist. That was a lot of words for that's what you think. That's what we're supposed to say, isn't it? Wink. Let's go with 3. Right on. Oh, right on, right on. I've seen aliens, you know. Did they probe you? How do you know it was an alien? I really want to ask him if they've probed him. I'm gonna move my camera to like right here so you guys can read these as well. Very funny. That's a false flag operation perpetrated by people who are trying to cover up the existence of aliens. What if the aliens are trying to hide? So the rumors about aliens aren't true. This is a weird conversation. I don't think they would try to hide. That's dishonest. They're better than us, so why lie? Other people are hiding them. We're gonna just say I see. Will that be everything? Any good place to stay around here? Super 16 burned down a while ago. There's the Mesquite and the Ranchero. They're both down the highway a couple miles. Big signposts. Ordinary chains, really nothing special. The Super 16 burned down? Yeah. Bummer, that was my usual stop. I always meant to stop there, that waffle sign, man. Let's say 2. Oh yeah, best waffles in the country. Or in the county, possibly the world. Glad to see you survived Josh's family. Oh my god. Andrew. There is so many story. I won't go into it again because I went into it for a while, but yeah, I got some used panties for Christmas, size large. Hot pink. That was me, Liger. That was me. It was me. This is fine. Wholesome gift. I don't understand. I used to pick up trailers that the reefer ran out of fuel or just stopped loaded with meat. Had to always take it to them even in the summer on hot days. I seen the trail doors open and the floors have 5 inches to a foot of slime and maggots. They would unload it into a steam cooker tank and dump dye to make it back to a normal color. They said the maggots is just protein once it's cooked? Okay, PSA to everyone in the stream, never eat Campbell's. Oh my god, I've never had Campbell's, but that's disgusting. Holy crap. I don't eat any canned soup at all. That's fucking gross. That's disgusting. Oh, wow. Wow, I can't believe that. Oh yeah, best country. I don't know what I was about to say there. Best waffles in the county, possibly the world. Never tried to stop anywhere else. Well, it ain't waffles, but you can buy 4 ounces of jerky for 10 bucks. Local deal. It's a steal. Local deer, it's a steal. That's a lot of money for 4 ounces of jerky. Nah, it gets stuck in my teeth. That's true. Deer jerky? Sure, sounds good. But I really want waffles. Filthy lie. I'd rather eat pancakes, honestly. What should we say here? I feel like we're just, like, messing with this poor guy. Three, I really want waffles. I hear that. Your friend filling up out there still? Huh? Who's out there? I don't even see my own car out there. Where are you headed? Say nothing, lie across the border for some sightseeing, or lie, gonna meet some friends for some buggy driving. I think I'm gonna go with 3 here. To Waffle House. I used to have me one of them dune buggies. Yeah, ever race. Can't wait to get back behind the wheel of one. I thought lie said die. No, you lie. But I will say places like Oscar Mayer hot dog place was the one that rejected the loads. Is one place they never used any load if it wasn't kept at the right temp. So not all places are that way. Oh, interesting. I've never had Oscar Mayer's either, but that helps me regain some hope and trust in the food industry. But yeah, that's pretty nasty. Like, wow. Let's just go with 3 actually. I don't want this guy to talk anymore. Like, he seems like he doesn't get a lot of people through here, and I feel held hostage in conversation with him. Yep, nothing like the rumble of the motor and the flutter in your heart when you take a jump. I hear that. Well, time for me to get going. This is like me IRL when people like talk for too long and you're like, I got a life, dude. I got shit to do. Do we enter this side? Is there... Oh. Camera. Why did the world just get brighter? Oh, we are not at the store anymore? Where are we? Can't go into the car. Hopefully no one runs me over. Take a picture of the sunset? Into the woods then? John's Vial is another place that rejected lows all the time. I'm unfamiliar with that. Looks like we are running into the woods here. Nice trail. Didn't our boyfriend ask about our hike? And I said I'm an outdoors woman? Hello? What? I assume we go this way. Oh, there's a house. Right mouse camera, mouse wheel zoom. No, you burb! It heard the click of our camera and we have Sturm Raider. Alright, we've taken a photo. I don't know, do we take more? Should I jump off the cliff? Can I? Oh, I can. Wow. I am an outdoors woman. So, she did that with ease. Another burb! Can we swim? I only have 6 pictures I can take. What are... someone's living here. Ooh. Okay. The soundtrack is actually really good in this game. This person looks like they were eating Campbell's soup. Oh! They don't know what they were chomping on. They were numbing the wrong stuff. Music got weird. Who needs a snowblower? Just get a plow? I don't know what any of these things, how these things work. Ghost Exile? Is that a game? Oh, what is that red thing? It's a red bird. It looks like it turns green when the picture is right, so let's get closer. The game that will take out Phasmophobia, really? Gave you a heart attack a few times? Nice, I'll have to check it out. Let you stream in peace. Glad you guys... in peace. Glad you guys made it home safe. We'll catch up later. Thanks, Andrew. I hope you guys have a good January. I'm pretty sure Phasmo took out Phasmo by being boring. That's very true. If the dev of Phasmophobia kept up with the game, he could have been way bigger, but he did not keep up with the game and the audience, and so it got boring and too many trolls took over, and yeah. It's on Steam. I will check it out. What's funny is dog food makers take making dog food in the USA, then makers of the food we eat, no joke. Either I had loads of meat from Texas that got rejected at a dog food place due to the load at one point was below the temp required to keep it ice cold. Then we took it to a few different food making places for use to eat, but think it was no good for dog food. Wait, so food places accepted it, but the dog food place didn't? That's insane. That's freaking crazy. I'm gonna add Ghost Exile to my list. Holy crap, that's disgusting. Hi, Lyle. How are you? How's it going? Let's take a picture of Burb. Burb, no! Oh, what? Did I scare it? I wanted to take a picture of that Burb. It flew off. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Well, I can get it again. No, it keeps flying away! I don't want a picture of this bird. I only have 2 photos left. Looks like it's getting darker. Mr. Streams, welcome back. Hey, Lyle. That was very nice of you. Where'd it go? No. I think I may have missed my opportunity. Twitch is very time consuming. It's nice to see you, Stannis. No one yells at their community the way you do? Oh no. There's two birds here I could take a photo of, but I'd really like to get that pink bird. Let's go this way. There's a path down this way as well. Let's live our life on the edge. We'll live our lives on the edge, yeah? Oh, this is very living life on the edge. Oh. I love Demon Slayer. I highly suggest the manga.
It's the king teller in the color that color solo. Yeah.
Lava, can I tell you he was where's the lava?
Ah, music. Beautiful. Oh! I bonked my car. Oh, bonked my car again. See you later, Stannis. Enjoy the snow. So am I on my way outside of the city then? I'm guessing we just went on a hike before we left? Oh. Oh, oh. Maybe I shouldn't bonk my car so much. Oh, everything's gone again.
Is it cool, Paul? Yeah. Wow. The war. It's pretty one. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna beat the box. Don't know if I'm in this lower cap. Oh, it's going to put fun.
Oh, well, welcome back outside. Okay, I'll stay. That's kind of cool, boy. Huh? That's cool. Now, this is most of what music right? Huh?
Hmm?
I wanna sound my new.
My gun reappeared. I see something. Maybe it's in the distance, not on the road. Those are long drives. I have 2 photos left still. The pink bird. Darn it. More of these containers. Am I supposed to follow the pink bird, or... I could go up this way? No, I can't. Hmm. Hmm? Did I... I can't go across the water this time. So I imagine I'm going and following the bird. Oh, there it is. That is a lot of crates. train crates, presumably, since we are on a railroad. Oh, congrats on the new car. That's awesome. I will see you later. There's Pink Burb again. And it looks like a makeshift bridge. Yeah, this is a little bit sus, this bird and all this. Maybe the crates aren't as sus since it is a, What? Why? Burb! Maybe the crates aren't so sus since we are, I think, in, like, kind of an apocalyptic world. It won't light up green like it has with the other birds. Here's a trail. And the crowing is getting larger. Louder, I meant. I assume I can't go up this way, but it's worth a try. Yep, invisible wall. We'll go through the broken fence. Is this just a casual hike, or is this part of our delivery? Is that a person? Oh? Excuse me? They don't want to be photographed. I guess if this is a delivery, they did say not to watch the people or them. Hmm? Ah! Oh shit! Oh, that was so loud. Okay. Do we have some nice music to listen to? Ow!
Yeah. So the turning calls take a while, and I'm going leading in Arcol and Kutzal and time.
I don't know if that was meant to happen or.
Really good. It's really good. The Tolly were store and locked on the store and go down.
Was that Slenderman?
But this is, yeah. Well, that's one of one kind. It's more like you think a fox can all around called terrorist
Oh, music. That's perfect. Now we can de-stress. These driving scenes are very long. I don't know, maybe I'm missing something that I shouldn't be. Ow! Oh, ah. I'm good at driving, I swear. Never been in an accident in my life. These low poly games have you feeling major nostalgia? Yeah, they're cool. I actually really love these games. I have a couple more on my list to play. I'm really liking this. The music is really good. I don't know what it's called, what they've done with the voice acting. I don't know what that is called when they like mess with the words to make it sound really disturbing. But I really like it. It's like very off-putting. Yeah, it's cool. Also, hi Kane, how are you? What is that structure out there? We have our gun again. I don't know what that means. Like, we have the box and then nothing and then the gun. And then nothing again? Or... Nice. What are you playing? Yep, nothing. Nothing in the seat now. Radio's silent, so we might have left the city. We also have much less buildings. Oh. Oh, we're back? Confusion. Also, let's just run this battle. Meow. So, back with Mr. Shop Store owner, who is a chatty McChatterson. Oh, there is someone outside. Remember he said, is your friend done putting the gas in your car? And there is indeed. That is my car. And that is the guy who knocked us out. Possibly not human. He looked like he had, like, animalistic legs. Like, you know. You filling up on 4? Yeah. Who you traveling with? I'm on my own. Sure, right. You're not from around here. What makes you say that? Folks around here wouldn't need to ask about burgers. Suppose not. So, what are you here for? Just passing through. Well, before you go, you really ought to check out some of our many local attractions. You have many local attractions? Yep. Are you interested in giant balls of twine? Lie. Oh, it's a lie. No, I'm not interested in giant balls of twine. Sure, I've been known to enjoy a giant ball of twine or two in my time. What does that mean? What else you got? Yeah, sure. Well, it's not the world's largest ball of twine or anything, but they thought it was for a long time until they found out it wasn't. Plus, no one's sure how it got here. It just showed up one day. It just showed up? Yeah, this was about 10 years ago. A big ball of twine showed up in the park downtown, in that big gazebo. Probably a prank or something. Like I said, though, it wasn't. Just a big ball of twine. Sure, let's continue. It wasn't? Well, they thought it was a big ball of twine, but someone found some yarn on it, too. So it's big, but it's also not 100% twine. And it's heavier than it should be. Nobody knows why. You said it just showed up? Yeah, this was about 10 years ago. A big ball of twine showed up in the park downtown, in that big gazebo. Okay, so he just repeated himself. Alright, what else you got? Well, there's the milk store, the state park, the ghost carnival, and the museum. Ghost carnival. Let's do it. Yeah, we used to have this old carnival that would travel the state every summer, then winter just outside of town. Anyways, the lady who owned it got sick, so she had them set it up on her farm. Then she died, and everyone just kind of moved on. The kids say it's haunted. I guess we'll ask about the milk store. Yeah, it's a store, but they only sell milk. Milk products and milk accessories. The heck is a milk accessory? Yeah, like milk bottles and milking pails and such. Ah, okay. Okay. Now that isn't all we've got. Alright. Straw. A straw to drink the milk with. What's there to do at the state park? Is that where we were? Hunting and fishing, I guess. Camping too. Drugs, maybe, if you're into that. Uh-huh. Museum. Actually, it's time for me to get going. Yeah, looks like your friend has finished fueling up. He asked if we were alone. We said yes. I said I'm on my own. But he has seen our friend. I'm gonna say thanks, apparently. Need anything else before you go? Well, no, but you guys get much business these days. Being off the highway helps. When the electrical company shut down, that didn't help us none. Biggest employer in the state, right? Why'd they leave? Nobody really knows. I've heard ghost stories and all. Personally, I think the plant was just given to the aliens as a gift. Oh, this guy and his aliens. That's your opinion. Well, I can't stay here forever. I better go. Yep. You two drive safe now. Yeah, I really feel like I should tell him that that person is not with me and, like, call the local police or something. I don't know. Oh, we're back here. Oh, that's a lot of tapes. Oh, it's the tapes. Do I kill him? Can I shut the door? Put it right to your head. Bam! Headshot. Boom, headshot. Cool. Am I gonna watch it? Oh, no way. Oh, we're going to be enlightened. Excuse me? Can I leave? Oh. He's a monitor head. He's seeing you, friendo. Cool. Thanks. Oh. I just used 4 of my 6 bullets. Feels bad, man. I tried to leave him alone, and that's what happened to him. No, he knew I was a killer. Alrighty. Can we cross the river? I don't know how much ammo I have. Maybe it's unlimited. This is hype music, man. Oh. Alright, we're back here. Are we gonna fight that dude that knocked me out? Oh, I can aim? Hello. Sounds like the Macarena. Can I reload? No. What is this shit? My camera! Is that me? Am I the boyfriend now? I don't. In the woods, past the old concrete meatworks, by some kind of, I don't know. Yes, yes, that sounds right. I didn't get to read that fast enough. I was hiking and there's a body. It's all torn up. I think it was a girl.
Girl, is she me?
No, she's dead. She's a mess.
Now, you can help mom. That's good. Get your ring.
You need to get someone out here.
I'll wrap my one out of my baby. I'll walk with you. One ring. Now. Now. Now.
I wonder if we've been playing as different people or... Oh, that's it! I really like that. Shotgun Wrangler. Megan Fox? Oh? Wait. What is this? Is this like things we got and things we missed? So we missed things. I think we missed things. That was really cool. I'm not sure if we played as the girl the whole time or if part of that was the boyfriend or if part of that was the officer or whoever set us up to send those tapes out. I wonder if at the end we were the person who set us up to send the tapes out and like to see what happened to her. That's why we were calm about it, because we figured like she died. Basically missed the whole game. Oh, that's okay. It was good. I'm curious what we missed and I wish I had an explanation. I think we were playing as 3 different people. I think we played as the boyfriend, the girl, and the person who set us up to deliver these tapes. Maybe we should have given the tape to the woman. We can try it again. I'm down. I'm super down. He turns some videotapes. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we give the tape to the woman. You have an enemy, friendo. Wait. When he turned into a TV, the TV said, "Be seeing you, friendo." Got a call about you. Undeclared goods is what they said. Right. I'm sure we can work something out. It's long past the time to fill out the proper forms. I'm afraid, unless you meant a bribe, and that's a criminal offense. You the offensive type? One, guess not. Want to tell me why you thought you could smuggle something across the border? That doesn't give me much room to answer. I need to see my lawyer. I'm gonna go with one. Don't try to change the subject. Say nothing. We're pretty full up. Busy night and all. No cameras out here. You think your lawyer's gonna stop me from checking out these tapes? They're just tapes, man. What, home movies? Then no one will care if I watch them. You really shouldn't. Alright, he's gonna go watch them. And he's presumably turning into that TV thing. I'm really interested to see if giving that woman the tapes changes something. Also, I don't know who we were when we watched the tape. Because every time we watched it, it took us back to killing the man. And I'm not sure who that was, if he was just a random man. Wow, this is really interesting. I'm here. Just about. What is the mantra? Yes. We do this every time. Bring us every trace. Maid service on standby. So we're the girl here. We're the girl that kills that guy and watches the tape. Yeah, I'm an outdoors woman. We might have killed that person outside. I want to be that bird too. I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me. Wait, what? What is that from? Okay, there's people in here right now, and we have... I don't want to take the gun. 6 bullets? You saw what happened last time. You will be professional. I'm gonna go with the why me this time. We won't act so professional with him. There are debts. They will be paid. They're not my debts. They're yours now. We cleared this up twice. Be professional. Life works out better that way. You won't be picking up tapes here. We've left them in your apartment. We have a key. Should have told us, though, about what. You don't need to play stupid with me. I didn't know. Be professional. Liars aren't professionals unless you're a professional liar and I have a different job for you. You must be completely open. I'll just say I'm sorry. Tell us everything every time, like a professional. They're like dogs. Sometimes you have to throw them some scraps. We've given you some scraps to share. Cross the border and deliver the goods to the regular places. Whatever you do, don't watch them. We'll know if you do. So maybe I shouldn't have taken out my camera. Stuart Smalley, SNL character? Oh. Oh. We play an R&R? What? Fashion. Yeah, let's see. Can we just... Oh, shit. Oh. Aw. I love it. Oh, crap. I wonder what happens if... I got an eyelash in my eye. Oh, that hurt. Horoscope signs? Am I supposed to infer something? I wonder what happens if we... Let's shoot 6 times and see what happens. We've shot twice. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, just kidding. We have endless ammo. This is the future. Alright. Great, we're here again. We put out the cigarette. Does this change the ending in some way? And now we patiently wait for the elevator to come. And while we wait for that, I'm going to run the battle. So this takes a hot minute. This is interesting. I really like it. A narrative horror-tinged adventure game that takes you on a journey through a cruel fever dream world, cutting between numerous detailed and varied vignettes. Unravel how the stories of 3 separate characters intersect. Okay, so we do play as 3 separate characters. Explore the detritus of forbidden industry. Kill, drive through the night, find yourself in conversation with some very off-kilter individuals. Alright, and we go. We are almost done with this battle. Check it in a second. So we went into the bathroom. And, oh, I don't think I ever saw this before. Almost out. I wonder what that is back there. Oh. Is there anything back here? I'm really curious to know if I'm missing something here. I'm not sure. Now we got super drippy. Hi, Katie. We have one enemy left. Alright, here we go. I'll show you. Let's see. Let's talk to that girl and see.
Sulcana dental kana. Inederata.
Some men were here earlier. Maybe it was the exterminators. That's a first. I called them myself. Bullshit. Management ain't authorized us for that. I got permission. You must think I'm stupid. Ah, so that time? She didn't ask us for a favor. We won't shut the door. She's gonna see herself in regardless.
It's tape, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, you need something? Need another one. I shouldn't. When has it ever stopped you? I didn't know. You don't know shit. I'm not supposed to. Alright, I really shouldn't. Can't you watch the one I copied last time? Okay, just one. You gotta make it last. We're gonna give her a tape. See what happens. Give me the juicy one. What?
Hey,
Got a good one in there. I want it. I can't give you that one.
girl.
Can't you feel it? I have to give it to someone else or they won't let me bring you any more tapes. I've got a different one I can give you, but you can't tell anyone. Why is it juicy? Okay, I gave her a different one. And she's gone? Oh? Oh. I wonder what would happen if I gave her the juicy one. Now I want to know. Now I want to know.
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, we're going.
All right then, right? I'm almost tempted to restart right now just to see if it makes a difference. And I'm wondering if the what's in our seat is changing who we're playing as. Oops. What's in our passenger seat? I want to know. I want to know the secrets of this game. I wish you could like speed up this part. Oops, because this is a lot of just sitting here. And seat's empty. Someone is driving with an empty seat. Oops, someone's driving with a gun. Someone's driving with the tapes. I'm curious if... Gosh, I have so many theories. Curious if at that last scene when we find the girl's body, if we're the boyfriend or the officer. Cuz we're not the officer, but rather whoever's setting up this like endeavor to get these tapes out. Because they pick up her camera and look at it. I don't know. I don't know. I could be completely off. Gosh, the car rides are painfully long. I just wish there was more going on in the car rides that made them more interesting. Alright, we're in the store. Yep. Two. Where's Burger Bills? When you call the guy on the other end calls you? When you call the guy on the other end calls you ma'am? At the end? Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. They do call me ma'am. So... Thanks. No thanks.
It's good work there. How cool is brown kid? I can't do a corner and that brown there right here.
This part's weird because I don't see our car or a person out there.
You call this it's so full.
Oh, right. We need the camera. I'm so confused now. Now that we know we are a girl, I don't know if we're the same one or a different one. I wonder if we need 6 pictures of birds. We'll do that. Oh, the pink bird! We started out with the pink bird! Oh, wait. Is it different the second time around? That picture doesn't count. Interestingly, that picture does not count. Because when we took pictures that counted, like this one, it shows up in the bottom. So we do need to take pictures of the blackbirds. See if there's anything different in here. Hello? Banged on the door, no one answered. Did it open? Oh. Hello? Okay, we missed this the first time. Nothing here. Who opened the door? There's a door there, and then there's... a ladder down. Alright, Corbin, see you in a bit. Hey, I know you. Hey, Acid! You started a new job, right? How's that been? Can't go this way, so maybe we can go down? No. What did turning the light on do? Has to be something in here, right? Oh, hello. You press a button. Was that someone knocking? Just part of the ambiance? Oh. Oh.
I am working at fotboll all around here. On the high football, you will touch me. I got to work no shield on all earlier, we were healing in the team. What? We are all with Asmal, you called it drop shield. Oh. Några rånläggare som är ute. Lägg på hår. Otroligt. Snart. Your team was maybe it's like you what it of war. For you what again. For the first versions of me.
What sacrifices? That does not sound like a bright future. Oh. State worker now? Pretty nice so far. That's awesome. That's super cool. Oh, there's one more? Have I broken it? Darn. Alright, I guess, what did they make? This looks like a weird, like, AI technology type thing. Let's go back. As a state worker, don't you get, not a pension, but like, I forget what the word is. Ready for tomorrow? Do you have a break tomorrow? Or work? Oh, hey there. Burb. Benefits, nice. PvP? Oh, is that tomorrow? Oh, I had no idea. Okay, we took all the pictures we could take. So now we're just gonna run to the end, follow that pink bird, I guess. Every day that ends in a 9 for this month is PvP. Ah, really? I did not know that. Maybe we'll take the higher path this time. I don't know if it makes any difference, but we'll do that. I can't believe I missed that whole underground section the first time. Why no mention orc slayers in the SR tutorial video? What do you mean? In my next video I do. This path ends here. Maybe... Oh, you have to take the lower path, huh? What is that? Alrighty. Back here. Every day should be PvP? That sounds awful. It sounds literally awful. Ready for Dunchies to come back? Yeah, same. Same. Well, this dungeons are gonna put Saint and Vamp scrolls into the store. What do you mean the store? Oh. Hiccups! Oh no. Not hiccups. I held my breath, so we'll see if it helps. No dungeons, only PvP. I'd literally like quit Stream Raiders. That sounds like hell. PvP is so boring. Okay, we're nearing a store? Or something. We drove by something. Love it as a viewer, and a captain you get bored of it? Really? That's crazy. Found another Mew Pew emote today? Nice. 3 Mew Pews for your collection? That's a lot of Mew Pews. Oh, hello. Alright, we're back here. Is this where we get knocked out? I think so. And our camera's full, so I'm not gonna record that guy this time. We will not record, or that entity rather. We won't record him, or her, or it. Oh, right, I have to go across the bridge. I wonder what this pink bird signifies. I haven't seen the new episodes, but I've read the entire manga. I'm excited to watch it. Really excited. Shoot. Was I meant to go up? Or did I go the wrong way? I was meant to go up. My bad. The only opening song I've heard is like season 1 and 2, and it's like very patriotic sounding. I know that one. Right, we're meant to go back here. Up this way. Did I miss anything over here? Let's take a look, because I did not actually look over here. I missed it last time. These are like anchors? Can we... No. And I assume the end is just blocked off. Yeah. Can we step down here? No. Alright, well, that's as far as we go there. Yeah, people don't usually count those. You've never watched Attack on Titan through? It's really, really good. I recommend. Alright. Up we go. Attack on Titan is a great first anime. Big moral dilemma. Unauthorized personnel keep out. I missed this last time. Shall I turn around? Is that an option? I don't think so. I think I'm meant to go here. I wonder what happens if I try to take a photo of him. But I tried that last time. Knocks me out again. So regardless, he's going to kill us. Oh, I can't. Gosh, JoJo is very hard for me to watch. That is a big switch. And in general, I like my more serious animes. Like, I really like Attack on Titan because it's like more of a serious tone. I can watch some quirky animes, but in general, I like more serious, like weird animes. Now we sit and wait and crash our car. What happens if I repeatedly crash my car? Nothing. This car is indestructible. This is the future. Gonna start the battle. Can't binge a show for too long, get focused on something else. You gotta watch the shorter animes, the short stuff. But yeah, I've watched longer animes, and it takes dedication for sure. Yeah. Naisu, almost done with this battle. Did we see that before? I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. What is that supposed to be? Looks like the bones to like a massive greenhouse and maybe like a water storage. I love Devilman Crybaby. That's actually one of my favorites. Actually, one of my alerts is from Devilman Crybaby, but no one recognizes it. Oh, always subbed, never dubbed. I can't handle dubs. Yeah, One Piece is long, Naruto is long. What other long stuff have I gotten into? I don't know. Hunter x Hunter is pretty long. Oh, do you? I didn't know that. Why do you set up an intervention? One Piece is good. Alright, back here again with our friend. Listen. Yeah, we're filling up. I'm on my own. No. Ever wonder why the potato chip bags are mostly full of air, but corn chip bags are always so full? Wherever I can find work, or still trying to figure that out. I don't know. Well, rent around these parts is cheap, and people mostly keep to themselves. I'll keep that in mind. Well, before you go, you really ought to check out some of our many local attractions. What local attractions? One. No. I'm not sure how it got here, just showed up. Okay, we have to go through these. Going through these again. What else you got? Can you do the math for Naruto? Because I watched all of Naruto and Shippuden without skipping filler. I watched all the filler, all 1,000 episodes. I don't know how much of my life I lost. Museum. Does some weird stuff sometimes. Mm-hmm. Time for me to get going. 15 days of One Piece and then about 11, 12 days of Naruto. All the animes I've seen aren't long enough to have filler. That's nice. Alright. No. Did I finish the battle and forget about it? My bad. Shit. Sorry, guys. So much for starting early. Again. Oh! My bad. Alrighty. Let's get back to the game. But nobody knows what went down. Nope. Okay. Well, gotta go. You two drive safe now. Thanks. Celtic, how are you? Stacky, how are you? If I don't shoot him in the head, what if I shoot him in the foot? Does his head still blow off? Oh, I have to... Oh, that time his leg came off. Last time I took his head off. I'm a savage. You know, you should still be alive. Despite me shooting you in the leg this time. I'm doing good. Exactly, Katie. If they cut the length of time in the car scenes, this game would be much shorter. But since they force you to sit through, like, driving for a very long amount of time, it makes the game take a lot longer. Replay this part and shoot him in the torso. I'd have to replay the whole game! At least they cut you through this area to quickly get you to the end. I'm not really sure if I've got everything again. I might have missed things again. This game is really cool, though. Now we have this sign. Oops. Why do I have a gun here? What is there to shoot? Concrete mansion. Highway 69. Hiking, and there's this body. It's all torn up. I think it was a girl.
A girl. Did she bleed?
No, she's dead.
Now? You can help mom. That's good. Get your ring.
No. You need to get someone out here.
Web my one out of my baby. Walk with you. One ring. Now? Now?
We do not give our
Now?
name. Okay, so this is the end again. We'll sit through this and see what else we unlocked. Turn the volume down. That's very loud. The music in this game is great. I love it. Celtic, were you playing Silent Hill yesterday? I saw your go live notification. I was like, is this Silent Hill day? I was on the plane, so I couldn't watch. But I saw it right before I left. Got off the ground, rather. Schmurder! How are you? Why didn't Wiggle work? That's weird. Oh, yeah! I saw that. I saw that. I think I have Dark Deception, or maybe a different version of it. Yeah, no. I have it. Cool. Schmurder, I'm doing good. This game was really freaking cool. I really liked it. Yeah, I do have Dark Deception. Oh, Schmurder, I missed you too! I missed everyone. It was weird not streaming for that long. And I was super stressed out before the trip. Like, immensely stressed out. Can you play with other people, Celtic? Alright, let's see what we've got. We got the birds, those little birds, Trespass, Peeping Tom. Features bright. Ah, we still haven't got so much. What? We still missed so much. I still enjoyed it. I assume, like, you have to go through every conversation option with that store clerk. Interesting. Is Wiggle broken? No way. Let's see if we can fix it. Exit? Confirm? Yeah. Thank you, game. But yeah, I really like that game. I'd love to dive into, I mean, let's see if we can find the explanation. Paratopic, explain. Hold on, we'll just reopen it. Reddit. Reddit should know the answer, right? Sorry, wrong screen. There's a lot going on in Paratopic and a lot of theories as to what it all means. Since this is a plot discussion, I'll be talking spoilers, so go play the game if you haven't. It's like £5 in under an hour. That's true. It's a cheap game. So what is going on? We can glean given events that happen in the game, and confirmation from one of the devs is that there are 3 characters you play as. The smuggler, the birdwatcher, and the assassin. And the whole thing revolves around these tapes. So I figured we played as 3 people even before I knew that. Car won't start. Oh no! Oh, I heard Wiggle this time. Oh no, Corbin, I'm sorry to hear that. That freaking sucks. I hate car problems. What is on the tapes we never directly see, but here's what we can gather. The tapes are highly controlled contraband given the need to smuggle them, and how shady everything is surrounding them. Whoever the assassin works for is trying really hard to cover up all trace of them. They can perhaps be likened to some kind of drug given a smuggler's neighbor's insistence on getting one, claiming she's starving. Maybe the assassin is also a female. Oh, the game is very loud. I'm sorry. Okay, so essentially what I read is that there's an assassin, a smuggler, and a birdwatcher. I'm assuming the birdwatcher is killed by the assassin. Question mark. Or by an entity, and the assassin is covering that up. I think the birdwatcher does die, and the assassin is just another female character. We only see the effects of the tapes debatably 3 times. The people we know to have seen them are the guard, yep, the neighbor, and the assassin. So the assassin sees that last tape, or sees that tape. Despite the neighbor's face splitting open like a flower and the guard completely unraveling and disappearing, one of the devs has explicitly stated neither of them died, which makes sense since it's heavily implied that the smuggler has given the neighbor tapes before, and the TV displays "Be seeing you, friendo" after the guard disappears. When the assassin puts the tape into the TV after shooting her target, so the assassin is female, in the diner, it just rewinds time to when she shot the guy. Assuming these are all the same tapes, they display some pretty varied yet all anomalous effects. However, the guy who hires the smuggler talks about giving the dog some scraps and how he put a few extra ones in the case, implying they be given to the neighbor as a bribe. That, along with being red and the neighbor asking for the juicy one, implies there may well be different kinds of tapes. The tapes are implied to have a connection to the power company. Their absence may explain the state of decay the city is in. Sorry, I'm just trying to find anything relevant. Oh, apparently the birdwatcher's arms are still twitching when her body is found. The person who hires the smuggler seems off. He speaks strangely, obsessing over being professional, and is constantly checking over each shoulder. His face also seems to shift and morph around his head. Also, symbol of the tower and the windmill that's used for the logo for the game. Story is also told out of sequence. Yep, we knew that.